She said she needs to work on herself. Found out she's working on his lap. Be me, 28, female, associate at one of those future leader law firms in NYC. Corner office doesn't have corners, just glass and anxiety. Been working late every day. Eyes hurt from blue light. Fingers hurt from pretending I'm not tired. Mind hurts from pretending I'm not lonely. Scroll through Insta for dopamine. Don't even get that low-level serotonin buzz anymore. Algorithm knows I'm single, keeps feeding me motivated boss women. Coffee is life meme accounts. Pass by X story out of habit. It's a boomerang. Him in some dive bar, girl in his lap, hands in his hair. My stomach does the gravity thing. Think about all the times he asked for just one night off. Remember saying, I need to work on myself right now. Out of nowhere, the phrase sounds like a punchline. Push phone face down. Clear notifications. Sip cold coffee with almond milk. Not even sure I have taste buds left. Ping from Slack. Boss wants to circle up real quick. It's 9:17 p.m. Wonder if I should just sleep under my desk. Walk to his office, heels echo down, deserted hall. He's leaning over a spreadsheet, tie loosened, eyes on me too long. Gotta say, you're really setting a standard around here. Say thanks, don't smile. He leans closer, working late every night. Firm owes you dinner? Fight urge to say firm owes me therapy. Nod, non-committal laugh. He starts in on a story about his divorce. Tries to compare himself to women making sacrifices. Think about how I still have my jacket on. Feel like a trapped raccoon. Appreciate it, but I should finish this brief. He watches me walk out, too long. Add another tally to the mental boundary violations. Check phone in elevator. Marina, you alive? Me, LOL sort of making deals with the night shift king. Marina, when we getting bevs again, law girl? Me, when I win a harassment lawsuit probably. Marina, promise me you won't doom scroll X's stories tonight. Me, too late, lol. Stare at the reflection. High power suit, chipped nails. Rolling suitcase, take out stains on the lining. Look like a villain in a show about my own life. Subway home, too late for rush hour, too early for drunks. Miss the little moments with Jake. Crowded trains, hand on my waist. When his presence used to keep the world off my skin. Text from mom. Call me when you get a moment. Thinking of you. Egg emoji. She means eggs, not reproduction, but still. Remember the last fight with Jake. Him. We're barely together anymore. Me. I have to be present at work. These are my formative years. Him. What about us? Do we get to be formed? Said things like, I need space and toxic dependency. I read on subreddits. I didn't mean to be cruel. Just wanted to feel like I could do it all, on my terms. Breakup was quick, quiet. Need to work on myself? It felt real. Now it feels like an excuse. Or maybe it was the only truth I had left. See his Insta again. Girl is tagged, Cass_chill. Scroll her grid. Yoga pants, wine o'clock. Brunch with my girls 3. Fit, sunlit, unbothered. Caption, only good vibes. Hate her instantly. Also low-key jealous. Wonder if that's what Jake needed. Someone uncomplicated. Someone who isn't always chasing the next rung on the ladder. Work, sleep, coffee, scroll. Weekly check-in call with mom. Her, anyone special in your life? Me. My boss in therapy apps. Her, you're not getting any younger, darling. Me. Neither is Leonardo DiCaprio. Pause. Mom sighs. It's an opera of sighs. Your cousin Julia just announced her engagement. You could have a nice wedding if you stopped working so hard. Every call she lobs this grenade. Feign a dropped signal. Hang up. Poor cheap Cabernet. Nurse the silence. Hate that I'm not sure if she's wrong. Office hallway. Run into Kyle, nice guy associate. Kyle, you look exhausted, big case. Me. Or I'm dead and this is hell. Kyle. LOL, I just pull all-nighters with my girlfriend. Way more fun. Flicker of envy and resentment. Why do men announce their relationships like job offers? 2 drinks with Marina after work. Rooftop bar, fake grass, real wind. She's on about her latest situationship, marketing bro with a podcast. Her, can't you just have a rebound? That always helps me reset. Me, do you recommend an app or a regret? Her, bro, get on Hinge. Or just hook up with a paralegal and call it a night. Laugh, but it catches in my throat. Order another gin. Phone buzz. Work email. Kristen, quick revision needed tonight. CC'd Bishop. Groan. Marina, you get off to those emails. Me, only when they're in Comic Sans. Leave bar early. Hug is quick. Promise to text. Don't text. Quiet on the walk home. Think about Jake again. Picture his hands. How they'd draw lazy circles when he thought I was asleep. The way he'd say, you're more than your job, you know. Think, am I? Check Cass's Insta again. Like I'm clocking in for a shift. Hate myself for it. Hate him for moving on. Hate myself for caring. Debate texting him. Open the old chat. See our history. Last message from him months ago. If you ever want to talk, I'm here. I never replied. Self-sabotage, party of 1. 2 a.m. Draft him a text. Me. Hey, have some of your stuff still. Delete, rewrite. Me. Quick question, know a good dentist? Delete. Me. How did you move on so fast? Delete to end up sending nothing. Catch myself checking my teeth in mirror. Do I look like I'm working on myself? Or just working myself into the ground? Weekend. Delete Hinge for the 3rd time in 2 weeks. Pain shopping on LinkedIn instead. See Cass has mutual connections with my work nemesis. Spends 17 minutes constructing a hate hot take on her mediocrity. Delete it. Why does she look so light? Like the world weighs 40% less on her shoulders. Run into Jake on accident. Bodega Sunday 9 a.m. He's alone. I'm in sweats, no concealer. He smiles, startled. Awkward air. Jake, hey stranger. Me, didn't think morning people were real. He laughs. His eyes are as soft as always, but distant. Me, did you get a new dog? Him. Oh no, Cass has one, he's with her today. Voice falters just a little on her name. See my own reflection in the freezer glass behind him. Try to sound normal. Me, so you seem happy, that's good. Him, yeah, it's good. I guess I needed something a little lighter. Smiles again in apology. Get out of there. Buy overpriced kombucha. Back on concrete, lungs tight. Was light code for less work, less ambition, less emotional, less withdrawn? Or was I just too much of something? Or not enough? Quick text to Marina. Me, just ran into Jake. Her. Spill, did you punch him or yourself? Me, both possibly at once. Her. Girl, he's not it. He never got you. Me, and yet somehow he has someone. Isn't that the point? Her. Nah, the point is you. Remember that? Mute the convo. Don't want to deal with cheerleading today. Deep dive into work again. Billable hours, split screens, brow furrowed. Bishop text during lunch. Bishop. You free for dinner tonight? Could use your brain on Peterson case. Dread but also hunger, in every sense. Me. Can prep a brief for tomorrow if that helps. He pushes, but I hold. Boundary game expert mode. Say no, work at home. Silence is thick in apartment. Move from room to room. Pull out old box. Jake's tea, movie stubs, birthday notes. Inhale the fabric. All that's left is a faint detergent ghost. What am I working on? What's even left in here to fix? Think about Cass. Imagine her curled around him on the couch. Voice warm, unburdened. Feel angrier at myself than at either of them. Raise glass to ceiling. To working on myself. To every email at 11 p.m. To every skipped dinner. To every next time, babe, that I said. To every you're so intimidating I've heard. To every job I picked over joy. To every man who watched me keep my guard up and let me cry a little. Then wipe it up before it can become a habit. Monday. Walk past mimosas and strollers on the way to work. Back in glass coffin by 8 a.m. Colleagues crack jokes. Rob, the loyal associate. Kristen, you banging Bishop yet? JK. Unless. Masked laughter. Eat it. Such a shark, man. Marina texts me a meme so dumb it makes me snort. When your boss thinks work is your boyfriend. Reply with dead eyes selfie. Afternoon. Bishop pushes deadline forward. Asks me to close his door for privacy. Feel eyes on me. Tension in knuckles. He tries for mentor but leans into creep. Escape with dignity. Another notch in the things not addressed tally. Lunch alone in Central Park. Feed myself overpriced salad. See toddlers wrestle for space their mothers already picked for them. Envy how certain they are about what they want. Remember when I was like that? Remember when love and ambition felt like parallel lines, not competing teams? Phone rings. Mum, saw your LinkedIn update? When do I get to update mine for grandmother? Poke my salad. Me, soon as stem cell uterus transplants roll out. Mum tries to laugh. She's just worried I'm brittle, I think. I try not to be, but the cracks are showing. Later, office. Entire team celebrating big win. Champagne, speeches. Bishop toasts me personally. Couldn't have done it without this one, he says. Room claps. I smile. Inside, feel like a mannequin given voice for one night. Open chat to Jake. Type. Unlocked champagne level at work. Remember how we celebrated last time? Delete. Think about what I'd say if I could drop all pride. Type. Did you ever understand why I really broke up with you? Do you ever miss me when she's not looking? Do you think I'm fixable? Delete all? Lock my phone. Put it in desk drawer. Walk home. City loud. Neon. Remember when ambition felt golden, not empty? Imagine a life where I let someone in, only to lose the glitter. Wonder if I'd feel better if I'd done it his way. Remember the feeling of closing big deals. Then remember the cold side of bed. Not sure which loss is sharper anymore. Lie awake. Ceiling kaleidoscopes from passing cars. Text Marina. Do you think people can be happy alone? Honestly? I think some of us have to fake it until it sticks. But also fuck men, fuck expectations, and fuck old patterns. You're not broken, you're building. Me, architecture must be hell. Damn straight, but at least the view is sick. Smile in the dark. It's not enough, but it's something. Exhale. Tomorrow's another day to work on something. Ambition, vindication, self-destruction, maybe. Wish working on myself felt less like hiding. And more like living. Set alarm, close my eyes. Half hope for a future that doesn't make me choose. Between winning and holding someone's hand. But until then, It's just me working on myself. Again, not sure if I even know what fixed looks like. Maybe that's not the point. Maybe the work is all there is. Maybe that has to be enough.